Do you have any special buildings here? I don't think you do. No. Hey, Fiddler's Reach. Because you're going to be a ways behind before you can actually build your decent high-level troop training stuff, just because we don't have Phawax. Just trying to decide who's closer to Hexaquatl in terms of where we would actually be going. I mean, you're in the middle. That's pretty nice, because we would have to travel up to... Where's the border? Can't tell if it's there or there. I'm going to say it's there. To get troops from Hexaquatl and go north or south. While here, we would basically be trapped going south. Or we could just build in both, that's true. I mean, there is a lot of stuff to our south. There's also a lot of stuff to our north. I mean, we are situated in kind of a strategically isolated position. It's just nice that there are literally just two ways to get at us, and we do have some pretty sweet choke points. This bit being a nice little kind of interior defensive location. Except for the fact that you can be attacked by sea, of course. Do you guys want to get closer relations by any chance? Alright, you are still improving your relations. You have reached yours, and we've already sent them as many gifts as we can frankly afford. Well, we haven't really. We could afford a lot more. I'm annoyed that you're not going to accept any more deals, though, because that would help. I think we basically... No, I'm building here. I'm going to start building some unit troop things. Because we're going to want more of the temple stuff so we can get more of the heroes, but I really want to start down this line. So, Shetek Causeway is going to go down that line. The Temple Guard special. Is that anywhere? That's the old Trove. Is it? Yeah, it is you. I can't... No. Fallen Gates, that's where the special thing is. Temple Guard, all provinces, all forces. Alright, so that can be anywhere. It just means that we're going to have that extra garrison there, which is really good against the Dark Elves. But we can just build it here. So we're going to start working on the Saurus production here. There we go, decision made. Let's move on. Try to confederate other frogmen. Yeah, that's basically what I'm working towards. You kind of need to slowly build up their relations with you with treaties and things, which is why I'm annoyed that they're not accepting them. And this is after I bribed them. I mean, come on. I bribed you to accept this stuff. Be friends, please. Born Killers. This latest spawning of Saurus warriors appears to be far more belligerent than any you remember in recent times. I've read that one before. So we can attack rather than defend, or let's not be reckless. I'd actually prefer the defense, because Sauruses are there to hold the line, while the dinosaurs do the actual damage. Find Krokar and confederate with him for 2 legendary heroes. Yeah, that is also an intention. I'm kind of annoyed that Chaos spawned down here, actually. Because it does leave me somewhat screwed. I could declare war on the orcs to have a bit of fun, because we know the enemy's going to come from the south. And we could send an intervention against one of the others, but not really worth it for the early level stuff, I don't think. Right, Coastal Squalls can upgrade that, so we can get... Sauruses with spears, that would be nice. And yes, I will upgrade you. An Isthmus, we're still waiting. Settlers Coast, 2 more turns until you can upgrade, finally. And then you can upgrade. But which one? Floating pyramid, you're closer to the enemy and I want you to have the bigger garrison. Yeah, they're way to my south. Oh, I forgot to move you. Crap. Cursed Isle plus 5,000 treasury. Wow. There it is. Wooden carcass of a ship has been discovered strewn across the small mysterious island. Beyond the beach, gold and other trinkets are found surrounded by long-dead crew who... Damn. You want me to join your war against the Itza? Yeah. I have no idea who they are. But that's going to increase relations, so sure, we'll join your war against unknown person. Mission successful. We have built the Old One Trove. Ancient plaques plus 6. Good. Monsters of the sea. The sea has given up a bloated corpse of a large monster that dwelled deep beneath the ocean. Crew are sent across the hazard to the beast's rotting flesh, avoiding fleshy sumps and gas pockets. However, within its carnivorous bowels, trinkets and treasures can be found. Even the decaying organs and bones of the creature will have some value and gain the fleet status for such an infamous find. So, treasury, monies, and bonus experience. We have 55,000 gold now, and I have no idea what to spend it on. You can grab Route Marcher, which apparently you did not already have. And I think I can basically now just send you to the south. I'm not going to bother with these ruined areas. Uninhabitable. Good for the Dark Elves probably, but not for us. We may as well just continue sailing along the coast, honestly. Hey, Dana. Yeah, the Twitch beta is unimpressive, to be honest. The absolute worst thing is the fact that you can't pop out the chat anymore. Like, whenever I'm in Twitch beta, I'm just like, well, that's completely useless to me, because I need to be able to pop out the chat. So it's about this big, instead of the size of my entire sodding screen. Welcome back. Right. Ooh, Poznik leveled up. You've already got a cold one. You're happily beard up. Right, so we can get Foe Seeker and then start working on these damaged ones. Or we could, like, get Blade Master to get you more melee attacks so you can actually hit stuff. Nah, we'll go for Foe Seeker, I think. Immortality, level 20. When normally killed in action, this hero will be wounded instead. I want that ability! And then Absolution leveled up again, apparently. Oh, you must have leveled up twice. So, because you are my running around helping stuff, Lord, I'm actually really tempted to take some of the strategic level things like Iron Disciplinarian. We just move you into areas with low public order. Untainted would be pretty good. Recruitment cost. I mean, these two are less useful. Be definitely one of these. Drill Master, unit experience, unit recruitment. Upkeep for all units in that army. Replenishment. And the problem is that you can also get your heroes to do the same job. So do we really want to dedicate a lord to doing that? Probably not. I think we want to do heroes. So I'm going to make you a fighter, because your name is Absolution after all. And I have a feeling your... Hang on. Your bonus is... Oh, you have no trait. You have no trait. You're recruited with a trait. You apparently don't have any traits. Huh, alright. Then yes, I'm just going to make you a fighter, I think. Right. I'm going to wait until like 5 turns left on that. And if we still haven't seen any enemies, we're just going to head south. Poznik, now you're just being greedy. You want 2 cold ones. One you can hold in each hand. Okay. Greedy. Vampire Coast versus Clan Skyrie. That's fine. Aha, we have some movement. They are force marching towards us. So I'm going to hold my position and see if they actually appear. One shot! Your Slan Mage Priests researchers reveal the whereabouts of a distant but accessible plaque recording a ritual usable once which will powerfully defend your greatest Saurus Scar veteran against agents of the ancient enemy. Is it worth sending an expedition especially to retrieve this one-off advantage? Yes. It's not like I'm short on cash right now. So go for it. Can I build anything yet? Aha! Lots of places can build stuff. So you have got the new build slot, which should be... This is the unit production area. You can do the skinks. That would save the Maku Peaks from needing to worry about skink production. And then Forest of the Viper. Can do a bunch of upgrades actually. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the garrisoned Old One Trove. So the plaques generated doesn't change. You do get local Winds of Magic, melee defense for all units when defending, and also a free Skink Priest and a Solar Engine Bastardon, which is mental. And you are next to the bad guys, so we definitely want to get some temples here. And I think just anything which gives garrison. Which is apparently not those. That's just public order. That's just money. We could get the Tablet of Spawning. We can always replace it again later. I mean, the main thing with these is the growth bonus. We probably want the Mystic Barriers. So yeah, what are we going to do with this place? Or I could just leave the slot open and build temples. I demand you rename one of your Bastardons primitive armoured go-karts. I have just the candidate in mind. My original. No! Couldn't fit in primitive. I'm sorry, but that is entirely worthwhile. So yes, we have the armoured go-kart now. And he shoots, and he's armoured. It works! What was I doing? Oh yeah, trying to work out what the hell to build up in Forest of the Viper. I think I'm going to leave that build slot open for when we hit level 3. I'm actually going to cancel you so we can hit level 3 sooner. Because I just want to have massive defences in this area. And in fact, the mirror pool of... Oh, that is this one, yeah. We just want to upgrade all of your defences so we can keep those plaques nice and safe. So, you need to have a growth of 2. The next growth is in 7 turns. We'll leave you until then. Isthmus. We're going to leave you. Settlers Coast. Can finally upgrade. Skeggy! Level 4. You can actually beat the capital. Do it. Do it now. Right. Otherwise, I'm done. I was just speeding through turns when I could have been getting Chaos captives, so I can get the Blessed Saurus. I must remember I have a third lord who's actually out exploring. You want a peace treaty and you're offering me 5... No, you're demanding for... Piss off. Do you know who I am? Right, are you sailing towards me? You are. Slowly. They're probably going to try and hit Monument of the Moon, or going to go direct to Port Reaver. Or you're just going to stand there. That's cool too. Yeah, there is. I turned that off, because usually I actually want to leave them. The great plan must be brought to fruition. As many skinks as possible must be spawned and set to work if the Old One's secret goals are to be achieved. There are distinct advantages to spawning a skink chief or a skink priest. Which one will you choose? So, having watched Quill's playthrough, I know that the priest is good for research, but the chief is kind of your jack-of-all-trades, do lots of stuff guy. And he's also the assassin. I'm going to train up the skink chief to be an assassin, because I know later on we're going to be struggling with Dark Elf incursions trying to spread their corruption. So we're going to do that. Divine Plaque of Protection, missile resistant, ward save, research rate, and untainted. Sweet. The skull-shaped lair lying ominously on the horizon could only be the hidden hoard of Count Noctilus, the legendary vampire admiral who was the scourge of the seas in his great vessel, the Bloody Reaver. Legend has it that Noctilus's hidden treasure is hidden upon the great ocean and guarded by zombie crewmates damned to protect it for an eternity. That is until your fleet chances upon the lair. We're going to need to remember to equip that and not on you. No, you didn't get it. Alright. Well, I'm not really seeing any other treasure areas out there, so I think we're just going to try and sail through this. Sea of Squalls, terrain, high seas, fleets will suffer attrition, but we have reduced attrition because of our wax seal thingy. Not long till Mortal Empires, yeah, I know. Releases on the 26th, doesn't it? Something like that. Venomous! Who needs a new name? Wait, your name is Venomous? That is an awesome name! Venomous. I get it. Oh, I love it. Oh, I really want to keep that now. But no. Oh, that's such a cool name for a skink. Haha! Oh, man. Right. Where's my list? There it is. I did 2 from Patreon last time, so I think this is a Twitch turn. Except for the fact that to do Absolution, just tick you off. There you are. This can be... Smiley. Smiley the skink. So called because he's always smiling. Or so cool because he's never smiling, I don't know. And you... wait, what's your thing? Fleet-footed, plus 15% movement, and you have the Strider attribute. What does it do? Mouse over, you're failing me. There it is, Strider. Speed in combat penalties caused by terrain are ignored by this unit, so you're just super fast on the battlefield. Okay. Are you the ranged unit? Yes, you are. So we have a very fast skirmishing ranged unit. Interesting. Alright then, it's a perfect name actually, Smiley. Look at that grin! Oh, he's so happy! He's just happy at life. What a campaign ability thingy do you have? I know it's got to be something. Here we go. Replenish troops. When you are in an army, you increase replenishment. When you are in an area, you boost income. You damage walls when you attack a city. You are an assassin. You can hinder replenishment of enemies, and then that one. Well, you are definitely born to be an actual combat guy. And you increase replenishment, so I think Trodling's army, we're going to add you. Oh, you're already in Trodling's settlement. So, go ahead and throw in that. There we go. And it can get a pterodon. Nice. Making 4,000 a turn. Right, seriously guys, are you going to attack me or am I going to have to go to you? Because I can totally do that. I have a lot of ports. I think we're going to move with that in mind. Isthmus, we're still waiting. That's going to be 2 more turns. Forest of the Viper, we're waiting because we want to upgrade you so you can get defenses. That's in 6 turns. You can upgrade though. And in fact, I may want to send Absolution up there to get a bunch of recruits next turn. Am I even at war with them? Yes, I am. If I was able to scroll in this map, I'd show you. You want a peace treaty and you're going to offer me money now. Uaxi. Oh, it's a Lamhupa attack. You want a defensive alliance and you want money for it. Yeah, totally. I am wealthy. I will pay you for alliances. Blue Vipers. Are you declaring war on me? Please be a war. Yay! No, yes, yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. You saved me doing it, so I'm not going to suffer any relation penalties. Thank you! There we go. That cross swords means we're at war. You are sailing. Fantastic. And you are going to Port Reaver. Are you going to reach it this turn? No. You're all going to Port Reaver. That's totally fine. We will move one of my lords down there to go and intercept. Right expires. Right of Ferocity is available once again. And trait gain. Sea legs. Campaign movement speed at sea. If you can keep your lunch down whilst everyone around you is losing theirs, then the Navy is the place for you. Isle of the Crimson Skull. Is that somewhere I can actually settle? Unpleasant. It's not as bad as inhospitable. Monster of the Sea. It's another bunch of experience. Levels you up to level 4. You were taking the combat ability. Obedience brings victory, leadership or a character leadership or effect. Or I could just make you fightiness. I mean, you're a general. We will take that. Do I want to settle this? Climate of the region is harsh and unpleasant for your faction. Construction times of settlements are increased and income replenishment public order are lowered. It's not a terrible penalty though. I mean, we could totally take that. And you're part of the Blood Hall. I have no idea where that even is. I mean, you're a long way away from home right now, so I'll leave it for the time being. Wellspring of Eternity. We can build here, though. Okay. I would say that Skeggy is more vulnerable. So I'm going to shift you to Port Reaver. I mean, honestly, you could attack in either direction, but you're clearly going direct for Port Reaver. You can get there. Oh, no, you can't. Can Mazda? Yes. Mazda will hold it. I think Skeggy is slightly further away. Trudling staying where he is. Can your minion get there, though? Can Smiley get there? Because I know that heroes sometimes move a bit faster. He can! Right, Smiley, go join their army. Beefeater, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Alright, Coast of Squalls is upgradable. And the Shrine of Sotek needs something. This is where we're building troop buildings. We've already got the skink production place.